Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Esteemed Gentleman podcast for Friday, October 22nd. I'm your host, Scott Labrie, and joined alongside me, we have Uncle Teabag, Tyler Sunt.
Hello there.
Drinking a coffee there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Getting that pick-me-up juice.
Yep. And we have All Day Eric Deshane as well.
Good evening, boys.
Also drinking coffee?
What is that?
Just water. Fuck that.
Water?
No.
Okay.
I'm not like Tyler. I can't just drink coffee at 8 o'clock at night and just be.
Sure you can.
I still go to bed at.
I don't go to bed.
Time. Yeah, that's why.
I don't go to bed. Well, I go to bed. I just don't
no.
go to sleep.
No, I after 4 is the latest I'll ever drink a coffee, and even then, like up till noon usually every day. If I go out, I can't go like 2 cups a day max, and that's it. So
Yeah.
So more water. I had a killer headache, and I figured out why. It's because I didn't have any water all the day before. So I'm like, oh yeah, well, eat the H2O,
fuck.
bro. Yeah, need the water.
Yeah. Mixed with a couple of brewskis
From the last
too.
night.
That doesn't
yeah,
help.
it doesn't help. No. So
This morning I was feeling a little shitty.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
For sure.
We played some Warhammer and got a few beers in us. Yeah, man. So
Yeah, I got carried away. Like we had a nice little get together, and I'm
I
just
get
like,
going. I'm like, I'm going too, but I'm like, dude, it's only a Wednesday night, man. It could be
Yeah.
a shitty week if
Right?
we keep going.
it honestly felt like it was a Friday.
Yeah, I
And
wish
like
it
Leia
was.
was having fun, and
Yeah.
like
That could be why I thought it was possibly Friday, because
Yeah.
the vibes were good.
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah. And then it was like, it's only Thursday. It's like,
It's only
fuck.
Thursday. Yeah. Yeah.
Usually
Yeah,
we do
frick.
get together on Thursdays too, so
Mhm.
We do, yeah.
so
Mhm.
But
yeah,
that's what happens.
that's what happens. So
Yeah.
I'll apologize just in case you all see me yawning quite a bit through this podcast.
Your turn.
I was like passing out at like 7 o'clock. I'm just like at my computer. I'm just like just eyes closed, and then I'm like, oh fuck, guys, can we record earlier than 8? It's like, no. It's like, oh, okay. So I put on some jams.
Yeah.
And pump myself up a little bit just to.
Yeah, that was me last time.
Yeah.
And now it's your turn, Scott.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I got home tonight. Carly had to work at 6. And I was like,
really?
okay, yep. Yeah, I was like, okay. So then I was like, okay, so I'm just going to lay on the couch for a minute. She's watching Coco Melon. Shit's good. It's quiet. Perfect. I passed out, and I wake up because she like crawled, and she's sitting on me. And she went and grabbed her pony and went up on top of the stove, and Carly had made brownie. Like those brownies last night,
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
size
Oh, yeah.
of cake pieces, and
Yeah,
she
yeah.
fucking was like on her last bite. I'm like, Leia, and then she was just fucking buzzing around like all fucking night tonight. I take my eyes off for like 5 minutes, man. I swear to God.
Clever
Swear
little
to God.
shithead. Yeah.
Just and then she didn't want to eat supper because I'm not hungry. Yeah, because you
Yeah.
ate like freaking 5 pounds of chocolate. Oh, this kid.
Yeah, we'll
But
see if you have to
yeah, she's
run outside again, catch her this episode.
nope. I latched the deadbolts, all the doors, no
There you
exits, unless she smashes through a window, which she might. Then she's not getting out.
She'll learn, yeah. It's like, I'm getting out of
Mhm.
here.
Yeah,
What was
so
that?
I'm with you, Scott. I'm pretty tired too. I was fucking
Same,
like,
yeah.
in and out.
But
Bobbing.
yep, at least the weekend
But
is
here we are.
almost upon us.
Yay.
You guys got
That's
any
right.
plans for the weekend?
Not
Yeah,
really. No.
We do, don't we?
Oh, we do. Yes. It's, yeah.
Kind of, sort of.
Sort of, yeah. It's plans. Yeah, plans is to play some more Goonhammer, more stupid shit. Yeah.
Maybe watch
Maybe.
Willy's Wonderland.
Yeah,
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. We thought about
Well,
that
you're the one that brought it up, Scott.
I
Isn't
forgot,
that something
I forgot
you
about
wanna
it.
You forgot about it, yeah.
Oh, did you? Oh,
Yeah.
you were hoping that we would too. I'm like, hey, I'm actually excited, kind of excited to watch this.
I'll watch it, yeah.
Well, I said either
watch
this
it.
weekend or next weekend, and then we just didn't
Okay.
full on decide about it, I guess. But
Mhm.
sure.
Okay. Well,
I
whatever.
know we talked about
Yeah.
going to see Dune too, but we still all can't see that yet, can we?
Yeah, some people refuse
Yeah.
to get the vaccinations.
Mhm.
You almost
Hey,
can't
don't
go.
look at me. I'm halfway there. Hey, cutoff is 25th. I'm going.
know.
Okay, I'm
Well,
going. I just haven't gone yet. I just
Is
haven't.
he, are
yet.
you allowed still, even though you're the one shots, Tyler? Or?
Yeah,
Till the 25th?
till the
Oh, yeah.
25th. Because
Yeah,
some
and then,
people didn't
you
get
need
it.
Oh.
Didn't get till later, I guess. So
Okay.
Right.
when they
So, yeah.
implemented
Mm-hmm.
the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to that movie. I love the Dune series, and
I think that would be one that you do
Yeah.
have to experience in the big
yes,
theater.
Oh, yeah.
absolutely, yeah, because if they are drawing inspirations from the original book and from the '80s movie, it should be like very, very, very visually stunning for sure. So it might
Well,
be.
and
It's gonna
he's
be
a very visual
Yes.
director too.
I am scared it's going to be very slow paced. I know I'll love it because I love the whole Dune franchise, but for someone like you, people who haven't watched it, it might be a bit too slow paced and too overwhelming at times. But I'm hoping it's still.
What do you
I don't
mean,
know.
you people? No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, you people.
You
I
do?
mean,
Wait,
like,
have you seen Blade Runner 2049?
Yeah,
Have you
that's,
seen
that's
that?
why I was just gonna bring that up. Yeah,
That was a
2009.
fucking masterpiece. I
Yeah.
love that movie.
okay, so
And
And a lot of people are like, it was like an hour and a half too long. I'm like,
Yeah.
what? I could have watched that. I could have watched a miniseries of
Mhm.
that. I was right into the whole world's building. Like
Good.
everything was so authentic, beautifully paced. Like the acting
Mhm.
was good. It was drab because that's how it is. You know, like
Mhm.
no,
Oh, good.
Monsieur Villeneuve knows how to create a setting
Mm-hmm.
visually and tonally, if that's a word. Yeah,
Yeah, no,
I'm very
that's a
excited to
word.
see that.
Yeah.
Very excited to play it.
Good.
The only previous history I have with Dune is the original strategy game by Westwood Studios. I played that.
Yeah, Dune 2000.
It's Command and Conquer. You pick the
Yep.
different houses, Atreides, and then whoever the other two are, I can't remember. But
Harkonnen and
Conan, yeah.
I forget the other
But they're
one.
all pretty much
Yeah.
the same when you played it back
Yeah.
then. Like they had like maybe one or two different units than the other houses had, but it was pretty cool. I thought it was
Yeah.
kind of silly because like the transport ships are like dragonflies, like the wings
Yeah.
flap, and it's kind of weird. But and I see that in the trailer that they're going straight for that, like
Yep.
it's legit out of the book. I'm like, oh, weird,
Mhm.
but it looks badass.
It does.
Okay,
It does. Yeah.
sure. Flappy hydraulics
And
that
I
don't break.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have no knowledge of Dune whatsoever, so
Mhm.
Mhm.
I'll be going in there
Going in
blind.
blind. Yeah.
And early reviews say it's a very faithful, wonderful adaptation from the book. So
Good.
that's really nice to hear. So
Sitting at
Good.
86% on Rotten Tomatoes, so
yeah,
yeah.
should be
I
pretty
mean,
good.
it's that the old '80s ones is not a hard hill to pass. So that's as long as it's better than that, then you're doing good. So yeah.
Right? Yeah.
I think
I'm excited.
because that movie failed because the concept they wanted to go with it for the effects, especially just the technology wasn't there yet. So
Oh,
now,
for sure, yeah.
now we're in the technology era. We can show how their shields work in combat, how this creature can fly, or those jets can fly with the wings, right? So now we're
Yeah.
finally able to show it properly, right? So yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it should be pretty good.
Mhm.
Pretty stoked. They got a stacked cast,
Mm-hmm.
great music, great director.
Got my boy Dave Bautista in it.
Yeah.
Yep.
You
Yep.
know what movie
Awesome.
isn't doing so good on Rotten Tomatoes? Halloween Kills.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
39% on
Nah.
Rotten Tomatoes.
Does
doesn't
it show you the fan score too, or just the critic score right now?
I'm sure the fans like it. Fans like it.
Fans usually are usually higher up, so yeah.
That's all that matters is what the audience thinks, right?
Yeah.
Fuck the critics.
70%.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that sounds
that's about right.
Yeah.
That's about right.
Mhm.
I'm excited for it.
Mhm.
I like a good stab-a-thon. I'm up for
Yeah,
it.
you do. Yeah.
You stab them, Michael. You stab those people
You kill 'em.
See, I'm more stoked for the fact, like, yeah, let's rally up. Like, now the creatures
and
know.
fight them and
Fight
fight
them.
them.
Let's stand up against this. We're tired of this menace, right? So I'm
Mhm.
like, fuck yeah, that's a different little take on it, right? Usually it's like the handful of people just trying to survive. Like, no, this is like a whole town coming together.
They're
being like,
out hunting him because he's just
We're
going on a mass
we're
killing
done with
spree.
this. Yeah, exactly.
I wonder if they're gonna explore more of like what he is, if he actually is like a non-human, like he's some kind of demonic
Yeah. Oh,
thing,
interesting.
because that would explain why this fucking guy will not die.
Mhm.
Like he just refuses to die.
The will alone is enough to fucking
Right?
go through. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Why don't they make like new slasher movies? You know, like it always seems as like every time it's like the slasher movie is either like they're bringing back Jason, they're bringing back the
Michael.
Halloween, they're bringing
Yeah.
back Scream or whatever. It's
Mm.
like, I mean,
Right.
it's just a dude with a mask. You can put any mask on the guy and name him after
Whatever.
whatever SNL character you want, and then have him stab whoever. Like, it doesn't seem like that
Right.
hard of a thing to make, and it's like then you don't have a legacy tied to it at all, and it's just
hmm
I don't
Yeah.
know.
That's a good point. I don't know. It's just
Maybe
guess
like
'cause
people
it is
just
a
don't care
legacy.
unless it is those
Yeah,
movies.
because
Could be. It's just a name, probably, or it's.
I'm tempted
I don't
to
know.
invest or like subscribe to Shudder because I see lots of trailers for that on the channel. Of like, actually, that kind of looks like an interesting kind of series or show or a movie that it is B-rated, but it looks like it's a scary enough movie or interesting enough to watch. But that too, it's like, yeah, I have no idea what's happening, but I still want to watch it. I think that's kind of it why Halloween's getting the big fill because it is a legacy, and the last few have been kind of all right, but
Yeah.
before
Yeah,
were
Rob
really
Zombie's
bad.
were his
Yeah.
first one. There was a nice reimagining of the whole thing. That was really
Mhm.
good because it shows him like actually in the institution as a kid and what he did
Mhm.
as a kid. Even though it's pretty graphic and dark, but
Mhm.
and like making him like Tyler, whatever Maine. He's like 7 feet tall, long
Yeah.
hair. He's got the mask. Okay, that's believable. That guy will fuck anybody up with a kitchen knife. He's got his hands and just cracking necks and fucking stabbing.
Yeah.
Okay, that movie. Now that's. I remember when I saw that in theaters. Ugh, Jesus Christ! I was like, oh, this is making me uncomfortable. Like that's pretty good. If I'm uncomfortable with what's happening, like, because it's just so fucked up.
Yeah.
Rob Zombie was just having a blast with him and his homies, just going around stabbing half-naked girls, playing like 30-year-olds playing 18-year-old babysitters. uh, it's terrible. There was a joke on Facebook, a meme of that. It's like all the Netflix shows where there's like 34-year-olds playing high school
High
kids,
schooler kid, yeah.
and just how it's just like, yeah, like just a constant thing. And you think about it, it's like, oh yeah, yeah. Slasher movies, man.
Mm-hmm.
I guess like
great.
in general that like horror movies don't come out that often anymore, like compared
No.
to 10
Oh.
years ago, 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah, now you have to guarantee profit almost, right? Because if it doesn't make its money back, it's considered a failure, right?
If
So
it's not like
to
tied to The Conjuring or Annabelle
yeah,
That whole
like-
franchise,
yeah,
yeah.
it's like that or it's recycling something else or something. But
Right. Yeah, it's very true. Yeah.
oh, yeah.
Just trying to think of like well, I know that there's a show on Netflix that's actually called Slasher. I was interested in watching it. Then I watched a couple of clips and I'm like, oh, the acting is so bad. So I couldn't watch this. I didn't even like try to find any like kill scenes or anything like that because usually that's like, man, whatever, I think the reason why they're not making a lot of horror films is like you say with the return investment, and nobody wants because they're like, okay, you can make a horror film if you only spend like $500,000 or $1 million on it. It's like, well, no.
yeah.
That's beneath us, man. We're not gonna fucking make horror films for this. But back then, horror films were like a dime a dozen.
Yeah.
And it was a quick way to
Dirt cheap to make,
rise to
right?
fame and get your movie out there, get your face out there, whatever. But now it's like people don't want to waste time with
I wonder if like
something that's
maybe like
that.
some of the true crime like documentary stuff like ate some of that pie. Like people just like wanted to see
Oh,
messed up
yeah.
stuff, and it's like, well, this is real. Like,
Yeah, that's
Right.
that's a good point. Yeah, that's true.
Right. That because that skyrocketed, man. Like
that went
documentaries
down,
about serial killers, man. People are just all over that shit.
That's a good point. Good catch, Scott. That makes sense.
Mhm.
Yeah, because how like scary movies have gone way down, but that's gone fucking through the roof. How popular that is now. Yeah, that's right.
See, and that's like more like
Mhm.
I don't know. Netflix is nailing it. Honestly, like that group or whatever company that is that's making those, like the Night Stalker and
Oh yeah.
whatever else. Fuck, they're so masterfully made too,
Mhm.
and so dramatic. See, like that's literally like a movie in itself. It's very entertaining. So
Yeah.
it's almost worth it just to watch that, right?
right?
You don't have to pay the actors. You just got to get a good camera crew to have good
camera
B-roll,
crew,
good B-roll, a good music maker, a good editor, and that's it. And then just get the people that were there, talk about it, and mix a few words in there to make it more dramatic, and there you go.
Right.
Yeah, really.
So, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I could use more horror films in my life, personally.
Yeah, I could pass. So either way.
Like when Fear Street came out, it was like, oh, perfect. 3 good slasher films,
Yeah.
but they were pretty repetitive though. It's the same shit, just from a different year. The first one was like Scream, a lot like Scream. Then the second one was like Friday the 13th, and the third one, I don't know. They went all over the place. It was.
You should make another scary movie.
They are.
Are they?
Scary Movie 4. You haven't seen the trailer for it yet?
What? They're making no.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got
No.
Scary Movie 5?
Yeah, there's been a 4.
There's a
Yeah,
5.
they already
There's
did
been a
4.
5. Yeah.
It's
4
coming out.
was
Like
really
there's a new
bad.
trailer. Like all the same actors too, and they're so old. Like Nev Campbell and what's her name?
Anna Faris. She back in it?
No, that's Scary Movie. Are you talking about Scary Movie or Scream?
Yeah,
Did you say Scream?
Scary Movie.
Scary
Fuck.
movie. You meant Scream. Yeah.
I get those mixed up all the time. Never
Oh
mind.
yeah.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
like, wait, what? Scary
God damn
movie's
it.
coming back?
No, they're not making any more.
The
No.
Wayans brothers.
Yeah.
No, the Wayans brothers have been making movies though, and they're just
Yeah.
awful though.
Yeah.
They made fun of Paranormal Activity and something else. Like, just brutal.
They made like a scary movie, but not a scary movie. Right?
Yeah,
I
they did,
remember.
and it was really bad
Yeah.
because they made fun of Pet Cemetery. They tied Pet Cemetery and a few others in there too, and it was just
Yeesh.
oof.
Maybe they can't because there's no scary movies out there anymore.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Or it's
Exactly.
it's all or just
No
all
decent
the,
ones.
all the same ones as before. So it's like, well, we already made the Scream jokes.
Yeah.
Right? Exactly. Right? It's all
Yeah.
repetition.
Mhm.
Nothing. There's no new material to go by.
No.
You know what they
Nothing
are making
original.
though?
What's that?
Another White Chicks movie.
Oh,
I
you
heard
said
that. I
think
heard
you
that.
did mention that,
Yes,
didn't you?
Yeah.
That's gonna be good. That's gonna be good.
I haven't seen White Chicks from start to
I-
finish.
Really?
I haven't seen
I've
it in a
seen
long
it in
time,
little.
yeah.
It's a fucking funny movie.
It's good. Yeah, I saw it when it first came out, and that's it. I haven't seen it since then, but I laughed my ass off. That's my first time I saw Terry Crews, and
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, I like this guy. Whatever he's in, I'm gonna like. And yeah, since then it's been really good.
Grandma
Yeah.
Escaped. No.
No,
You good?
I just hear her squealing up there.
No.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Yeah, Terry Crews is fucking amazing.
he's
in White
amazing in
Chicks.
that one. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like they let him go full rain on some of the scenes, man. It's great. Yeah,
He's pretty good in everything that he's in, though.
I
He
see
gives
him
like
for sure.
110%.
Yeah.
Even in Expendables, he was one of my favorite characters,
Mhm.
and he had kind of a smaller role in it. He just steals the scene.
That scene
Got a
where
lot of
he's
charisma.
describing that explosive shell. I'm like, oh, dude, like that's I know what that is. That's good. This is gonna be a good scene.
Oh, down in the tunnels when he's got that freaking AA-12 or whatever the fuck it's
Automatic
called.
shotgun. Yeah,
Yeah, just
fucking...
doof, 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 doof. There's just freaking chunks of people
Bits
flying through the
flying.
hallway. He's just fucking
Glorious. Yeah.
What do you want me to shoot? Hit the tower. Just fucking flexing the whole time. Oh, it's so good. They need another Expendables. A good one,
Yeah.
R-rated.
It was like
Puts the
totally
rest of Spawn
random
back in
in Expendables 3. Like,
Mhm.
there's the scene where, like, I think Mel Gibson's, like, getting in a helicopter or a Jeep or something.
Mhm.
And, like, behind him is a bunch of, like, N7 logos, like, from Mass Effect.
Really? I never
Yeah.
noticed that. Oh, honestly, that movie came out. I'm like, this is kind of shit. So was this kind of like absorbing it and not processing it, just kind of letting it
Yeah.
slide? Yeah, I'll try to find that again and see.
Yeah,
'cause-
it's like when he first shows up, and it's just like, what? It's like,
right. Yeah.
I had, like, to, like, look at it or research it after, because I think I watched it in theaters, and I was like, that N7?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Commander Shepard's in this movie? What?
Yeah.
Right. That movie was atrocious, man.
That was terrible.
That was
Oh.
atrocious.
First one was phenomenal. Second one was like, okay, I can.
Oh, second one was quite good. I like second.
Right. Yeah,
It was a little
and
more
that was
fleshed out, better
more
filling.
character
and-
involvement,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Okay, whatever. The third one was like, oh my.
just fucking choppy, man. All over the place.
Oh.
Oh, and then at the end, Mel Gibson's like, you guys can't do nothing. I'll do it myself. And he goes in there and fucking dies within like 2 minutes. It's like, you idiot. Just get out of there. That's not your character. He goes out of character and just like,
Yeah, I know.
because he plays like a scumbag and he's like pushing guys like, go get him,
Yeah.
kill him, let's go, whatever, right? And then he's like, I'll do it myself. It's like, no, what?
No, you
Okay,
wouldn't.
whatever.
Yeah,
And then
whatever.
Harrison Ford's just in there just because.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Surprised he remembered his lines.
I'll point his finger at somebody.
Just say whatever you want. We'll make it fit.
He's high.
Right.
He's high as a kite. Just let him have his fun. Yeah. It's like, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, Harrison.
Yeah.
I never would have thought that was the one guy I never thought was like that big of a pothead was Harrison Ford. I never would have.
They would explain a lot though.
Now knowing it, I'm like, that makes so much sense. Wow, yeah.
You heard how, like, he got into Hollywood, right?
I never heard that story. No.
He used to be like a handyman, and like he
Yeah.
was
He's
famous
a carpenter
for,
by trade.
carpenter,
by trade,
but like
yeah.
he would build like compartments for hot tubs so celebrities can put their weed in it.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Hidden little compartments.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
I mean, that's there's a market for it, I guess, in Hollywood in the 70s.
Right.
So
And
yeah.
then I guess like somebody's like, "You ever been think about going to space?"
Yeah.
George Lucas.
We'll keep first. Star Wars came first before Indiana
You're a
Jones,
good
right?
smuggler. You want to act as one?
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's quite the never would have thought.
Speaking of Mel Gibson, did you guys see that he's going to be in the Continental?
He's going to be playing the young Winston.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The John
I'm all
Wick,
for it, man.
Spinoff or whatever. The
Yeah,
TV show.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, a lot of people are kind of like, oh, why are they putting him in there? And he said some things, and he was an alcoholic and this and that, blah, blah. But I guess he's recovered now. Like, he's quit drinking, and he's smartened up. And
Sure.
yeah, I don't know. I always liked Mel
Okay.
Gibson. I didn't pay much attention to the politics. I just knew that he was a very passionate actor. Crazy.
I grew up on Die Hard, so like, not Die Hard. Fuck, what's it called?
Lethal Weapon?
Lethal Weapon. Yeah, sorry, it's the other one. Lethal Weapon.
Yeah.
And 1 and 2 were.
And Mad Max. And
Yeah.
he was good in
so-
all those. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Payback. Fuck.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I would
Very
have liked
distinct.
him to have a cameo in the newer Mad Max, not as Max, but like just something there.
Something, like.
Just to have him there, just to say he was there. But like, yeah, it's just too bad. But I don't know.
Right.
Are you guys excited for that new Furiosa movie at all?
Oh, I forgot about it, honestly. It was up there, like, oh. Because what's her name? Anya Taylor-Joy or whatever. She's going to be
Okay.
playing her young version.
Oh, really? They're not getting what's her name again?
Yeah,
Oh.
apparently. Either like
She
she was
doesn't
gonna be too busy, or he didn't want her in it or something.
Too bad.
Yeah, she had complained that it was it was
I mean-
too tough of a job for her. Like, it was just too much and
I
too
can see that
demanding
being a
for her.
tough shoot for sure. I can see that, but I love the character. I love how she played the character though. That's what
He was awesome. She stole the whole movie. Like, I
Yeah.
thought she was incredible. Like, that was such a good fucking movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's too bad she's not going to be in it. But I mean, if Greg Miller's behind it again and
Yeah.
writing it and directing it, I will watch it for sure.
Mhm.
If it's
Mm-hmm.
in theaters or whatever, I'll definitely be watching it. But
Yeah, once you
Yeah.
see the trailer, you'll be like, oh yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
this
for
is
sure.
dope.
So that's kind of a cool, like, dystopian future
Yeah.
that he's created, right? Like, you can go a lot of ways with that.
Mm-hmm.
So could make that into a franchise. Have different spin-offs of whatever.
Oh, do crossover with Fast and Furious. Yeah.
God.
Now there's some money to be made right there.
Yeah, when they go up to space, the world gets blown up by nukes, and they come back and what's going on?
Yeah.
Well, we'll be all right because we got family. we're gonna get through this.
Oh God.
Yeah. Fuck. Fast and the Furious.
Can you
That
imagine just
franchise.
like
Garbage.
Oh my God. Nah.
big ass convoy? They're all in trouble. This is the end of the line. I don't think so. And it's Dom fucking doing a wheelie in his fucking chopper.
Shooting missiles out of it. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
operating some kind of magnet thing and like, okay.
The Rock's
Okay.
just like solving the water issue with all the sweat he's sweating out. No.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Terrible. Just terrible.
Very
Terrible.
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 Mhm.
What else is shaking?
You guys want to do a fun little game, maybe?
Sure.
Yeah.
So, you guys know a tiny bit about basketball.
Yep.
Not a lot.
Little
Not
bit.
a lot. I know how to play it and the rules.
So the NBA, it's their 75th season this year. So they're doing like
Mhm.
NBA 75. So they put
Okay.
together the top 75 NBA players of all time.
Ooh.
So I'm going to just try and find that list. I'm going to see how many you guys can get before getting
Oh.
3 wrong. So it
Get
should be
3
a
wrong?
quick segment.
I don't even know like 4 players. Like what the fuck?
If I could find the list. Where was it? I had it not long ago.
I mean, I think we all know who
Top
the
5 best basketball players?
Top 75.
top 75.
Top 75.
Yeah.
Just
I
go.
got-
Just go, and I'll know if they're on there.
Okay, because I can think of like, well, first one I can think of would be Larry Bird.
Yeah, he's on there.
Michael Jordan, obviously.
Jordan,
on there.
obviously, yeah.
Gnarls Barkley.
Charles Barkley is on there.
Yes, Charles Barkley. Yes.
Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
Muggsy. Muggsy. Fuck.
No, he's definitely not on there.
No.
Wasn't he a good
He
three-pointer
was in
shooter?
Space
Why was he on
Jam.
Space Jam? Yeah, he was on Space Jam.
Yeah.
Because he was small. He's a tiny
Yeah.
guy.
Not Charles Barkley, we said already. Got it, Scottie Pippen.
Oh yeah, Scottie
Yeah.
Pippen. Yeah.
Dennis Rodman.
Yep,
That's
he was
right.
on there.
Yeah, he's on there. Yeah. Who's the coach of the
No
Golden
coaches.
State
no
Warriors?
players.
Is
No,
Yao Ming part of that?
Steve Kerr?
Steve Kerr? Yeah, is he
Yeah.
on there?
Nope.
No, really? Oh wow! Like
How about Yao Ming?
Nope.
oh, Chow Ming?
He's not on there. Chow Ming?
Whoops.
Um,
Trying to think, who was the big New York
New York Knicks guy,
big guy who was in a rivalry with Jordan?
Patrick Ewing,
Ewing, yes.
and
Patrick
he
Ewing.
is on there.
Yes. He is on there, yeah. I figured he would be.
It's actually kind of
Uh,
funny. I can't find this list, so I'm gonna just say
Mhm.
fuck it. But you guys got 3 wrong, anyways. So
oh,
Yeah, true.
there you go.
it was
I'm
actually
sorry,
top 75, but because they voted on it, like
hmm
players and
Mhm.
Hall of Famers and media people, so it's actually
Yeah.
top 76 because somebody
yeah.
got tied.
Okay.
Who
There
do you
you
remember
go.
the number one was? Was it Michael Jordan or?
Number one.
No, they didn't list them in any particular order.
Oh, they weren't.
Oh, okay. So there's no
all
like
75, and I think that's all.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Scott. You should do a tier list on who the best basketball players are.
God.
Top 20
Top
best
20.
players. Yeah,
I can
we'll
watch
just
that.
sit here and just listen to you
Just
talk
don't
about
know
it,
yet.
and just be like, "Yep, nice, yeah."
Number 1, Kyle Lowry. Just kidding.
Shaquille O'Neal,
Yeah.
best free thrower in
Yeah.
the league.
No, somebody who didn't make the list, Vince Carter. He got left off.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Jeez.
Was there a reason why?
Just didn't crack it. Not enough votes, I guess.
Jeez, he
Which is
was-
a little weird because there's Damian Lillard who plays currently right now, who did make the list, and I was like, man, what has he done? He hasn't won anything. Neither did Vince
Right.
Carter, but Vince Carter's like the best dunker of all time, so that's got to
Right.
count for something.
Right?
I guess yeah. So I'm thinking of more like Steve Nash, and he's on
Steve
there
Nash
probably.
made it, yeah.
Steve Nash, yes,
Mhm.
he's a good 3-point shooter, right?
Mhm.
He's one of the better ones, point guard,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, he was
My brother Jason was obsessed with him. I remember
three-pointer.
he
He's
was.
a very good passer, like led the league in assists, like multiple times.
Oh,
He was a back.
so he's a team player.
He's a back-to-back MVP.
MVP, yeah. So he won the MVP
Hmm.
a couple times. Him, yeah. So.
Shaquille O'Neal hates him because one of these years, Shaq probably should have won, but they gave it to Steve Nash instead.
Like, like Shaq to be like that. I'm like, oh,
Jack,
okay,
just get good.
Oh man, if you watch NBA on TNT, Shaq is super sensitive, man. Like,
Is he really?
Wow,
oh yeah, it doesn't take much to like. If you don't agree with him,
Wow.
he'll like get mad, and like him and like with Charles all the time. He's like, "Hey, how many rings you got, Chuck? Huh? How many rings you got?" Say it all the time. Google me, Chuck. Google me.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
That's awesome.
He's an idiot too, but like he's also
Oh yeah,
funny.
but
Yeah.
There's this one, if you Google it or YouTube it, is explaining how to save money on gas. He's like, don't fill up your tank when it's empty. Just fill it up, and then once it gets down to half, put $20 in, and then when it gets to half again, put $20 in. And there you go. Instead of spending $80, you're only spending $40 on gas. It's like no, I'm still using the same amount of gas. And he's like, no. And he's like trying to explain it. And everybody's like, that doesn't make sense.
It doesn't work like that.
it doesn't work like that, Shaq.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those
But to
guys.
be fair, all those guys on those panels have like maybe 20 brain cells between them all. So
No,
yeah, yeah,
They're just funny to listen to.
they're funny. Yeah, exactly.
They just rag on each other.
Mhm.
Good stuff.
Mm.
Well, we did it. We made it to half an hour.
There you go.
Beauty.
I can go to bed.
Cool. Yeah.
I can die.
Yeah, I can go pass out.
Well, there you go. Well, thank you so much for watching, listening. If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. If you're listening on a podcast service, give us a positive rating. Subscribe to the feed. Head over to our Facebook page. Like the page. Ask us a question, because not next Monday, but the Monday after, we'll be Ask Us Anything Monday. So get your questions in.
Do it.
And then, we'll be back here next week with another 3 podcasts. I'm thinking we'll probably all be Halloween focused, I would think.
Ooh,
Ooh.
baby. Spooky
Tis,
season.
tis the season to be
Tis the
spooky.
spooky season. Yeah.
That is true. That is true. Do it.
So yeah, have a great weekend. We'll talk to you on Monday. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you guys.